Our next speaker this evening is J.J. Margota. He will address City Council on the subject of homeless.
Good evening, council members. And everybody from Englewood, I'd like to thank everybody for being here. We did get a chance to spend some time on Tuesday trying to address some of the issues with Giving Heart. I think we've made some headway, and I think we're seeing some good strides from both parties. The 4300 block, and just like Mr. Jones said, we're trying to work together to come to bridge the gap as best we can. But let me say this. As myself trying to bridge that gap, when you stick your head up around the city of Englewood, you could get it shot off. That's what I'm finding out. The city of Englewood is trying to use intimidation tactics and different standpoints with my company specifically since we've moved in and spoke at the Change the Trend meeting. I've now been threatened. I've now been being intimidated with my business now to have my sales license for products being sold at our location. I'm asking the council members to look into this and take some serious requests into what we're looking at. I've got a packet that I've sent up for each one of you. So my question is, what happens when you speak up in the city of Englewood in Colorado? I'm not just the only one that's hearing this from, but there is other businesses on my block that refuse to call police because they're afraid of getting black marks on their record. This is an issue. On March 22nd, I spoke at the Change of Trend homeless meeting condemning the fact that they are not looking out for the neighborhood's best interest. I feel that the conversations that went on there were not specifically about the neighborhoods, but only about the homeless. They needed to have more breadth, and I think that's what Mr. Jones is talking about. You'll also see on Exhibit A on March 23rd, exactly the next day, I received a letter from the city of Englewood that was created and sent to us threatening us because of motorcycle sales. Exhibit B, I sent an email to Jennifer Nolan at the city of Englewood answering their emails and asking 3 very specific questions. Are we going to be targeted for standing up for the small business community of Englewood? How do we get the bill in the mail for personal property taxes even before one piece of equipment is moved into our location? And why is it okay for other car dealers in the area after us to move in that has the same footprint that we do, but they're allowed to have a car dealer's license? I've received Exhibit C, email threatening us on 2 separate places in the email for selling motorcycles and expressly taking legal action. I've also attributed Exhibit D, which is a Colorado Open Records report request, to the city clerk here. And you'll also see in Exhibit E documentation of me trying to work with the city of Englewood on 4398 South Broadway. I'm sorry I'm running over for a few minutes, but I'm very passionate about this. And I thank you for giving me some extra time. I would love to talk to the 5 of you. If you'd like to come down to my facility, you could see what's going on. And I say this, the people in the city of Englewood that work in the zoning office need to get off their ass and find out what's going on.
Thank you. Are there any questions for Mr. Margota? Councilmember Barentine?
Just clarification, you had the 3 minutes, so you were right on time. I'll give you extra.
Not a problem. Thank you.
Thank you very much.